Andrew, will you tell us about a time that you had to self-advocate?
Sure. Um, so, um, I'm a bagger at a grocery store, and I noticed that like sometimes when like there's not a cashier there, or I mean there's cashiers there, but sometimes we're missing a cashier. So when we're missing a cashier, sometimes my boss, lets one of the baggers go on, and I thought, I think I'd like to try that out. So so one day I decided I would self advocate for myself, if you will, and ask if I could go on a register. And so I asked, a few times. It took a little convincing. Uh, well, like one thing I said was that I had past experience on a register. Like, for instance, Walgreens, when I went to transition school. Um, one job I had was at Walgreens, and I had a little register practice there. So that's one thing I mentioned. That would hopefully work for me going on the register. And it did take a little convincing, but then I finally got a chance to, like, a couple months of trying, paid off, and I was able to get a chance to go on the register. Um, so, and I haven't been able to go on like a cashier or like a bagger would be able to yet. I'm still kind of, I'm in training still. You know what I'm saying? So, so, but what I'm saying is, that, with cashiering, with skydiving, with working on a roller coaster or whatever, if you self advocate and you want to do that stuff, you gotta let somebody know. Like, just let your boss know, or whoever's supervising, just let them know. And eventually, if you say you have experience or convince them enough, you'll get a chance to. And that basically is what self advocation means: is to, speak up, let them know, keep asking, and Bob Bing, they'll let you do what you want to do.